My name is Brian Banks, and back in 2001, if you'd told me that the trajectory of my life would be utterly derailed, I wouldn't have believed you. I was the epitome of an American high school dream, a star linebacker at Long Beach Polytechnic High School in California, a school known for its football legacy. I had hopes, aspirations, and a verbal commitment to play for the University of Southern California, USC, under Coach Pete Carroll. Life was good, and the future seemed even brighter. And then, in 2002, everything changed. Being accused of kidnapping and rape was like being hit by a freight train of disbelief and confusion. I remember sitting in that interrogation room, feeling the air grow heavy around me. It was surreal. The police officers looked at me not as a high school kid with dreams but as a criminal. "We have a statement from the victim," they said. "What's your side of the story?" My side? I was innocent, but the cards were already stacked against me. I felt like an actor in a nightmarish play, the script already written without my consent. By the time the trial preparations started, I realized how little control I had over my own destiny. "Plead no contest," my attorney advised. "You're a young black man, facing allegations like these. You could end up with 41 years to life." His words reverberated through my mind, each syllable heavier than the last. Faced with an agonizing decision, I took the plea deal. It was as if I had been coerced into admitting guilt, coerced into letting go of my dreams, my freedom, and my identity. Prison life was a different world. Time seemed to stretch on endlessly, and yet each day was a struggle for survival, physically and emotionally. I was now inmate number 227390003, stripped of my name and my past life. I saw men get swallowed whole by this environment, their spirits crushed, their hopes extinguished. But something within me refused to break. I channeled my energy into studying law, dissecting my case, learning every legal jargon and loophole I could find. If the system had failed me, I had to understand how. Years rolled by in agonizing slowness. And then, one day in 2011, something unexpected happened. A friend request from Juanetta Gibson popped up on my computer screen during my time in the prison library. My heart stopped for a second. Was this some sort of cruel joke? With a mix of disbelief and curiosity, I read her message. She wanted to let bygones be bygones. I felt both rage and a glimmer of hope. Could this be the crack in the wall I had been desperately searching for? We met, and in that meeting, I felt the heaviness of years of pent-up emotions. When she finally admitted that her accusations were false, it was as if I could breathe again. But it was just the beginning. I reached out to the California Innocence Project. I met Justin Brooks, the man who would help me claw my way back to justice. It was a long fight, full of legal hurdles, endless paperwork, and sleepless nights. I had to relive my ordeal in courtrooms and interviews, each time ripping open old wounds. But I was fueled by a desire for justice, for reclaiming my stolen life. Finally, on May 24, 2012, the judge overturned my conviction. When I heard those words, I was overwhelmed. My mom was there, her eyes filled with tears of relief and sorrow for the lost years. I felt reborn and yet deeply aware of the irretrievable time and opportunities. The path to rebuilding my life was not easy. I got my chance to play football again, at least in the preseason with the Atlanta Falcons. I felt the grass under my feet, the weight of the helmet on my head, and for a moment, I was that 17-year-old kid with dreams. Though I was eventually cut from the team, just standing on that field was a triumph. Now, I use my voice to speak for those who have been silenced by wrongful convictions. I stand on stages, look into the eyes of young athletes, lawyers, and community members, and I tell them my story. It's not just a tale of lost years, it's a testament to resilience, to the human capacity for hope, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Every morning when I wake up, I take a moment to breathe, to feel the freedom that was once taken from me. And then I get to work. There's a lot to be done, but I've got time now, and I intend to use it well.